between the visiting Higley Knights and your Basha Bears. It is a special evening as it is senior night.
Those parents must be over here.
Right, they're with the boys. The boys escort them in, they're over here.
Right now? Yeah. Right back now.
At this time, we'd like to recognize and honor our 5 seniors. Starting with number 5, Jason Newton, who will be escorted by Jan and Ken Newton. Jason has been playing volleyball for Basha all 4 years of high school, playing mostly a middle hitter. Other activities Jason enjoys doing are science and mathematics, longboarding, and he enjoys Renaissance-era art and architecture, and hanging out with good friends. When he graduates, he will be attending ASU, majoring in mechanical engineering, after serving his 2-year mission for his church. Congratulations to Jason Newton. Number 10, Cole Randall, escorted by Gage and Melissa Randall. Cole's been playing for Basha for 4 years as a setter and right side hitter, and has been on varsity for the past 3 years. After this season, he plans to go on a mission for the Church of Latter-day Saints, and after which he plans to go to San Diego State to get his bachelor's in science for the School of Nursing in hopes of becoming an anesthesiologist. Congratulations to Cole Randall. Number 13, Zach Blair, escorted by his father and mother, Paul and Cindy Blair. Zach's played volleyball since his sophomore year for Basha as a middle hitter. Outside of volleyball, he enjoys hunting, camping, riding quads, and playing drums. Following graduation, he plans to attend Chandler Gilbert Community College for 2 years, then ASU or U of A, in hopes of majoring in computer engineering with software programming emphasis. Congratulations to Zach Blair. Number 14, Chandler Register, escorted by Mark and Michelle Register. Chandler has been playing volleyball for Basha since his sophomore year at outside and middle hitter. Other activities Chandler enjoys are swimming, dirt bike riding, and hanging out with his friends. After graduating, he will be attending Chandler Gilbert Community College, then transferring to ASU to study criminal justice. After college, Chandler hopes to become a police officer here in the great state of Arizona. Congratulations to Chandler Register. Number 18, Levi Allen McDowell, escorted by his girlfriend, Brooklyn Denny, and his best friend, Danny Register.
I'm his father.
Levi started playing volleyball for Basha his sophomore year. He started out playing as libero, tried out middle, and decided that right side was the position for him. He spends his free time doing gymnastics and magic tricks. After high school, he plans to serve a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And after which he does that, he will be pursuing his career in underwater welding in the south shoreline of Japan. Congratulations for Levi Allen McDowell. Let's hear it for our 5 seniors. At this time, I would ask you to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national
Hello, and
Starting lineups. Visiting Knights.
Hello, and I'm Jacob, and I am here today at Basha's volleyball game versus Higley, and it is senior night, honoring the 5 seniors: Cole Randall, Chandler Register, Levi McDowell, Jason Newton, and Zach Blair. Now going onto the court is the Higley team, and
Number 14, Garrett Nez. Number 17, Garrett Baker. And the libero for this evening, number 12, Paris Sadie. And now the starting lineup for your Basha Bears.
resolved, and now the game has started, and there has been 1 point for Basha. Serving is number 8, Colton Hazel. Getting a bump, getting set up, and and that's going to be a point for the visiting team Higley.
Aaron Brack, kill for the Bears.
It's going to be 2-0 Basha. Serve by Colton Hazel. Bumped, set, and hit over. And that's going to be out. Another point going to the Basha Bears, making it 3-0. And if you're unfamiliar with volleyball, it's going to go to 25. Serving again, Colton Hazel. Serving it over. Getting bumped. And it's going to hit the ground. Another point for the Bears. Higley looking a little bit confused on the court and not really having some struggle communicating. Colton Hazel hitting it over again. And again, looks like communication error on the Higley side, and that's going to make it 5-0 for Higley, or for Basha, sorry, my mistake. Colton Hazel back to serve again. Serving it over, getting bumped, set up, and hit, and deflected by Basha, making it 6-0. The coach on Higley's side angrily slamming his clipboard against the ground, obviously disappointed in the 6-0 gap that has already been put up in only a couple of seconds within the game. It seems that Basha is really good at communicating. They're really hyped. It must be senior night that's really getting their emotions up, and Higley's having some communication errors. And it seems that might be bringing them down. Hopefully they pick that up after this break, and hopefully the talk with their coach will improve that. As I said before, it is senior night tonight, and it is honoring the 5 seniors: Cole Randall, Chandler Register, Levi McDowell, Jason Newton, and Zach Blair. All going on to do many different things, but most of them are actually going on missions for the Church of Latter-day Saints. And the Bears getting hyped to get on the court again. Going out. Again, Colton Hazel back up for the serve. Serving it over. It's getting set up, and hit over. Set again. Hit over. Bumped. Actually, that was a dig. Hit over. Bumping it. Setting it up. Hit over. On to the Higley side. Hit back over to Basha's side, and that's going to be a point for Higley. Basha not able to deflect that in the way they wanted to, so it's getting out of bounds on Basha. So that's going to be a point for Higley. It's going to be 6-1 Higley. Getting back on their feet, Christian. Christian back up to serve. Getting it set. Set again. Hit over. And it looks like that would have been out, but Higley hit the ball out of the court. And that's going to be 7-1. And that's going to be a hit over. Bumped back up. Set over. And that's going to be out on the Bears. And that's going to be 7-2 Higley. Higley coming back after their big gap. Back to serve is Matthew Gunson. Hit it over. Getting set. Set again. and a little bump over. And that is going to be net on to Higley, giving Basha the point, making it 8-2. Tyler Register just got substituted in the game for Emmett. Getting hit over, set again, and hit over to Basha's side. Basha's failing to recover from there. Couldn't get the ball back up. Serving for Higley is going to be number 4, Jameson St. Clair. Hit over, bumped up, dug over, hit over, and then back into the Higley side. Getting it set, hitting it over, and that's going to be out, and that's going to be that's going to be out on the Higley, and that's going to make it 9-3 Bears.
Into the game for the Bears,
Levi McDowell getting substituted in. One of the 5 seniors. Cole Randall back to serve. Serving it over. He's setting, Higley setting, bumping it up, and hitting it over to the Basha side. Basha replying with the bump, setting it, and hitting it back. Failed to dig it up, and that is going to give another point to the Bears, making it 10-3 Bears. Cole Randall back to serve. Hitting it over. Higley replies to the set and hits it back. A dig. Oh, Levi failed to get over the net, giving Higley the point.
Checking into the game for Higley will be number 17, Garrett Baker. Baker to serve.
Number 17, Garrett Baker just got substituted in for the Higley. And Garrett's now serving, hitting it over. Emmett setting it up. Setting it for, and it gets blocked, but still recovered. Basha recovered, hitting it back over. Setting it up. Higley hits it over. It gets replied with a bump. Hit back over. Another set. Setting it up again, and hitting over. And that is going to be, Tyler had a hard time trying to recover from that one. And that is going to make it 10-5 Basha. Basha still has the gap, so therefore they still have a very good. They don't have to sweat it this round yet. Hitting it over, bumping it up, setting it. Levi hits it over, getting a bump, and hitting it back over. Bears recovering, and it looks like they couldn't really get at that one. The communication the Bears had in the first couple seconds of this game, it seems like it's been deteriorating, and they seem like they need to do a little more communication. Tyler getting some pointers from the coach. Serving is number 17. Hitting it over. Bumping it. Setting it. Tyler hits it over, and that's going to be good. Putting some heat on that one, and that's going to put it on the outside where the Higley was not. Making it 11-6 Bears. Back to serve is Brayson Varney. Hitting it over. Bumping it up. Setting it. Higley hitting it over to Basha. Basha, it was going to be an out on Higley. And that is actually going to be a point for Higley, making it 11-7. Basha slowly losing in the lead. Higley serving. But we don't know yet. We don't quite know the problem. But Higley serving now. The score is 14-11. The Higley getting 2 points from last time we saw. And that is in. And it looks like Higley was not there to recover from that. Basha hitting it to a blank, an opening within the Higley men. Basha serving it over. Setting it up. Setting again. And hitting it back over to Basha's side. Basha couldn't recover from that and hitting it out. Making it 15. Oh, I might be wrong here. It's going to be 15-12 to Higley. Basha hitting it out that time. Back to serve. Higley serving over. Bumping up. Setting. And going up and hitting it over. And that's going to be out for Basha. Making it 15-13. Basha really hitting it out. It looks like they're communicating and to get that fixed, but they really need to step it up. They had a 5-point lead or a 6-point lead from the beginning, and then it seems like they're gone. It seems like this is just being them rebuttaling back with out to out. Not a lot of game being played, and that's going to make it 16-13. Chandler Register serving, and substituted in was Tyler Register. And that's going to be a bump, going to be set up, and it's going to get hit over. And it looks like that was hard enough to make it hard to rebuttal back from the Bears, making it 16-14 for the Bears. Making this a closer game than it was when it started. Higley really got ready, and they're playing this game. Serving it over, getting a bump, bumping it over, getting ready for a set, or just hitting it over, hitting net, and therefore that's going to be another point for Higley, making it 16-15. Higley coming back from that 6-point gap from the beginning earlier. And Bears looked like they were going to keep that gap, but now it looks like they're done. Higley's hitting it over. And that's going to be out, and that's going to make it 17-15. Bears still keeping that steady 2-point lead, hopefully. Levi McDowell's back in the game. And Cole Randall is back to serve. Cole Randall hitting it over. Setting it again, and hitting it back over to Basha. Basha replies with a nice block, making it 18-15. Levi McDowell making that block. Back to serve again is Cole Randall. Hitting it over. Setting it up again. Hitting it back over to Basha's side. That was going to be out, and that's going to make it 19-15, getting a 4-point lead to Basha Bears. Higley came back. Higley just needs to get their head back in this game. Hitting it back over. Setting it up. Hitting it, and ooh, blocked right back. That's going to give a point to the Bears, and I think that was net. And that's going to make it 20-15. Timeout called by Higley. Looks like a very mellow timeout for the Bears and a more serious timeout for Higley. Higley seems like they need to be a little bit improved. They got back just to lose it from the 5-point lead that the Bears now have. Remember that the point system goes to 25, and that's 25. It's 20-15, so Bears only need 5 more points. It seems that Higley got their communication back, and they started hitting it back, and then they started a little bit of a rally, at least a 3 rally every time. The Bears having some hard hits, getting into the spaces that the Higley can't cover. Higley back on the court. Bears still in the timeout. Hopefully the Bears can keep the intensity throughout after this timeout. Last game we saw a lot of timeouts being called, and I think that it lost some of the intensity of the game of the people that were rallying. That's obviously understandable. Cole Randall still serving. Hitting it over to the Higley side. Higley sets, setting it again, and hitting it over, and blocked by Higley, and then back over by the Bears, and it's still setting. Higley hits it back over to the Bears. Bears block it, deflect it, still getting recovered. A rally's going. I think it's at 4 of those, and actually coming back was Higley, making it to 19-20, getting back from that 5-point lead that we was just talking about. And that's going to be up, and that's going to be out, making it 21-19 Bears. And that's going to be, it seems like every time Higley comes back from their 5-point deficit, and then they just end up giving those 5 points back. So if that's true in the current situation, it looks like that Basha might win this game. Setting it over. Emmett getting back with the set. Tyler hitting it over, getting deflected, and that's going to be a point for Higley. Couldn't necessarily get that ball off. The angle of it was kind of hard to recover unless she did a nice bump. The coach is actually doing the going for the bump herself, trying to instruct her players. It's 21-20 right now. Higley back to serve, hitting it over, getting a bump, setting it up. Levi hitting it over, bumping it again, setting, and over back to Basha, missing the ball there. Seemed a little bit embarrassing, but I guess it happens sometimes. 22-20. Emmett back to serve. It's hit over to Higley. Higley setting. Setting again. Hitting over. Just a light tap. Bumping it up. Setting it and hitting it over. Basha hitting it out of bounds. Or actually, Basha hitting it. Higley hitting out of their own boundaries. Emmett back to serve, making it 23-20. Emmett's back to serve again. Hitting it over, and that's going to be out for Basha, making it 21-23. 2 more points, that's all Basha needs to win this game. But hopefully Higley picks it up. Gets back in this game. Higley hitting it over. Basha setting it up again. Hitting it over, getting deflected, bumped up, hit back over. Set, and hit over, and looks like that might be net.
Net violation. Net violation on Higley.
That's a net violation on Higley, and that's going to make it 20. I guess it's going to make it 24-21. I was a little bit, I am new to the volleyball, and I do not know how the rules work, but I thought the net violation gave you points, and it does. 24-21, Basha needs 1 more point, serving it over, and that's going to be out. Higley not want to do anything unnecessary. That's why they're really being cautious of that out. 24-22 right now. Higley back to serve. Number 9, Mitchell Lovely. Lovely. Hitting it over. Setting it up. Setting it again. Oh, and that's going to hit net. And that's going to make it 24-23. And Higley hitting it over. Bumping up, setting. Basha again hitting that net. Seems like they're choking a little bit here. That's 2 net hits on Basha, and that's going to make it 24-24, tie game. This is going to be a match point. Higley hitting it over. Basha setting it up again. Hitting it over, getting it replied, setting it up again Higley is, and then Higley hits it over, deflected back, and hit back over by Higley. Higley's keeping the rally going. And, ooh! And that is going to be a point for the Basha Bears, and that's going to be the first match won. Oh, actually, never mind. That was deuce, and then you go over. Hitting it back over. That's going to be tie again. Again, 4 into the volleyball, so it's going to be 25-25. It looks like you need to get 2 points over to win the game.
Back to serve for Higley, Oscar break.
Back to serve, Higley. Higley hitting it over. Emmett setting it. Setting again. Hitting it over with some heat, and that looks like it's going to be... The match ended 27-25. Basha getting that last point to end the game, get the match point, and music is jamming. And Basha really taking over that round. It had a lead, but it lost it, and they came back, and it was a close game. And now they switch sides. Basha winning the first round, and this is best of 5, so it's really whoever wins 3 games. If you don't know what best of 5 meant, but I'm pretty sure you do. The score is resetting. The Bears leave their timeout, as you can see. And that, Higley's still getting serious. Looks like they want to get this game, they want to keep it tied. Basha actually going into their starters are going in, which is Levi. Going out on the court is Levi McDowell, Aaron Graff, Grayson Varney, Tyler Register, and Mickey. Mickey is so fine. He blows my mind. As you can hear in the background. And setting is going to be the Bears. And Miranda's here.
Oh, hi.
Special guest. You're not on. Oh, you are on. Okay. Miranda's here.
I'm here.
Introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Miranda Tanquary, and I'm late because some people don't realize the meaning of I'm in a hurry.
Oh, that's interesting.
And Germain. And support the boys volleyball team by purchasing
Test. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. I'm
Oh,
here.
turn Miranda up a little bit more. Turn me down a little bit more.
Back to serve.
Hello, we're back. We got the mic settled.
All right, here we go.
And the Higley has the ball. The Higley has the ball. Serving it over. Setting it back over. And hitting it over. Setting it, Higley setting it. Bash is trying to
Nice.
recover there, but it ends up not getting the block. Hitting it over. Setting it. Higley hitting over the Bash side. Doing a a dig. Dug that one, and it hit the net.
Yikes. That was pretty interesting.
It was interesting. That was a big rally. They have a lot of rallies you should see in the first game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of rallies?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Boys volleyball is intense. I didn't know it, but it is. Serving it over, bumping it, sending it, and then now hitting it over, deflected, back over. And it looks like it's getting set over again. Hit back over to the Basha side. Basha, dumbfounded by the ball.
Wow. I don't know.
Good job, Miranda. Good job. You're really doing
That is
good.
my commentary. Wow. It's very
That
fast.
dumbfounded by the ball. Wow. Higley is serving it over, making it 0-2 for the Higleys. They're setting it, hitting it over, bumping it, setting it over, hitting it over, bumping, setting, back to Higley's side, hit net, bumping, setting it over, hitting it back over to Basha's side, almost deflected, tried to dig, failed, and that's going to make it 0-3, and I'm waiting for Miranda's next catchphrase of the day.
I don't have a catchphrase.
Miranda, do it. Hitting it over, bumping, setting, and hitting it back.
Okay, so home got a point now. So now it's 1-3.
Go, Miranda. There we go. It's
I
gonna be
understand
Basha. It's gonna be Higley 3, Bears 1.
There goes Colton Hassel.
You know Colton Hassel.
I do know. I
Oh,
know.
I didn't know his name. I was pronouncing Hazel,
No, it's Hassel.
like that new movie coming out, made out of the book, Hazel.
Hazel.
Yeah, The Fault in Our Stars, by John Green.
I've heard of it. I haven't actually read
You
it.
should read it. And serving Higley, we got that's gonna be out. Red flag raised, making it 2-4.
Back serving for the Bears will be Aaron Graff.
Yeah, so it's Aaron Graff.
Do you know Aaron Graff?
I do know Aaron Graff.
Miranda, you know people I don't. Do you know Tyler Register?
I.
Basha hitting it
What's
over,
his name?
bumping, setting it, hitting it over. Emmett hitting it, bumping it, setting it, and hitting it back over. Higley replying with that nice set, and then setting it, and then hitting it back over. Almost deflected, but the Basha touched the ball, making it Basha has 5 and the Higley has 9.
Yeah, they do. They are Knights. They're Higley Knights.
The Higley Knights.
10. They have 10 now.
10. They have 10. The Higley Knights have 10. That's giving them a 5-point lead. Basha needs to step up their game. Serving it over. Basha bumping it again.
There goes
Hitting
Bryson
it
Barney.
over. You know these people.
I do.
Yeah. Oh, I know the vocabulary. You know the people. And setting it, and it was actually a hit violation for the Higley Knights, and that's going to make it 10-6 Higley Knights. Emmett's back to serve. Do you know Emmett?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Ha. Higley serving it over. Emmett trying to dig for it, man. He's trying real hard.
Yikes.
That
Why
looked
is he
like it
wearing
hurt.
green and everyone else is wearing white?
We don't talk about that. Shh. That brings up some really weird questions that we don't want to address. Hitting it over is Higley. Setting it. Hitting it back over.
Register on the play, helping out the Bears, giving them the side out. Colton Hassel to serve.
I was consulting someone about what the green meant for the jerseys, and I didn't know. Setting it over. Hitting it over, and Doug! Setting it, hitting it back over, and that's gonna be in. Cole Randall getting that one, and it's gonna make it 11-7, making it a 4-point lead for the Higley Knights.
And Colton Hassel is serving.
Colton Hassel serving it up. And that's going to be out. He's not serving it very well.
Yikes.
I like my eggs scrambled. Not out.
I prefer them scrambled.
Not out. Sometimes you got to rocky it, though. Hitting it over. Setting it. Bumping it. Then setting it. And then hitting it back over to Higley. Higley trying to reply, but they didn't get to quite get it. Pulling a shampoo onto the ground, number 15 on Higley.
That will give the Bears the side out.
I don't know. There's just so much going on. I need to learn about volleyball more.
This is really helping my ADD. I can really pay attention to this. Hitting it over. Setting it. Setting it again. Hitting it over to Basha. Basha couldn't rebuttal that. Tried to dig with one hand. That's impressive if you would have got it.
Woo.
But now it's 13-9. Higley Knights really not letting the Basha come up. I feel so Basha, not the Basha.
The Basha. We are the Basha.
The Basha, the one and only. Setting it, hitting it. Net violation on Higley. Higley would have got the point there because Basha did some kind of like jumping acrobatics, like shenanigans, making it 10-13.
Hey, we're catching up now. Basha, yeah.
Chandler Register serving and going to be out. Tyler Register just got substituted in. And Emmett getting back into the game, signing out Chandler Register. The Register family rules the volleyball kingdom.
Well, is it Register or Register?
It's I call him Register, but I think it's Register.
I think it's Register.
I think it is too, and I feel ashamed that he's my friend and I don't know. He's hitting it over. It's Register. Oh, geez, I have him in my math class, guys. Real bad. Sorry, Tyler. And serving it over, blocking it back over. Basha replying with a dig, setting it, hitting it back over, and that's going to be out. Basha putting a little too much heat on that ball. And that...
well, now they're celebrating, so that's a
They
good
are celebrating. Was that a net violation on Higley?
They just got a point. It's 11-14 now.
But it was out.
I don't know. They just got a point. I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
The scoreboard never lies. 11. You missed 15-16. The Higley is still winning, but now it's only winning by 1 point. It's a thing now.
It's a thing now.
It's one single thing. The Higley.
Oh wow, yeah.
And now they're only up by 1 point. And Higley gets it over. Bash is serving it. Net violation on who? That was a net violation on an anonymous player, and that's going to make it 17. It was on the Bears. Now the Higley is serving. I can't stop saying the Higley.
The Higley.
Serving it over, and it looks like it's going to be back out.
Now serving for Basha, Colton Hassel.
And Colton Hassel's back up, and we might have another break of downage because due to the TriCaster overheating. So I apologize for that, and we're going to stream as long as we can until the TriCaster completely dies on us. Until then, you are going to get this volleyball game in bits and pieces.
Because we're going to try our very hardest.
We're going to try so hard.
So hard.
High fives, Miranda. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, we just high five. You can't see it, but it happened. Serving it over, bumping it, setting it, hitting it back over. Oh. I think is that a net violation? Not net violation on the people.
It's not tied.
It is.
No.
The Bears just got a point, Miranda.
18-17, and the Bears are winning. Oh my gosh.
The Bears came back from a 4-point deficit, and now it looks like Higley's going to reply from the serve from the Bears, hitting it. Oh!
Yeah, you go, Cole Randall.
Cole Randall shooting meteors out of his hands nowadays.
Wow.
It's his
I
new
feel like he's
ability.
A superhero.
He is a superhero.
I think he is.
Did you see that meteorite that came out of his hands?
It's just whoosh.
Is there a crack? There is a crack on the court.
You're lying.
I'm trying not to. I want to not be lying because that'd be real cool.
Uh-oh, they're talking. What's going on? Oh, okay.
There's some arguments.
Oh, now it's 19-17.
The Higley coach giving some sarcastic remarks to the referee.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout for Higley. There's a lot of throwing. I feel like every time the Higley does, it's everybody dance now. Song's coming up distracting me, but
everybody dance now. Sorry, I get into it.
okay.
I get into it.
Okay, so recap on what's happening. TriCaster's having some problems, and we might be going out anytime soon. So Stay tuned. We'll still give it to you, give you all of your volleyball that we can until the TriCaster dies. But until then, let's get back to the game. Basha having a down by 4, coming back to having a 2-point lead. And now there was a timeout called by Higley. And Higley's going back on the field. The court.
Yeah, it's not a field. We're inside. And it's definitely not grass.
Grass volleyball.
Grass? What?
A lot of grass burns. Is that what they call that?
I know they have sand volleyball, like in the sand, but I've never heard of volleyball in grass.
I think I'm inventing something soon.
Do it.
Grass volleyball.
Grass volleyball. Oh, Colton Hassel.
Colton Hype serving it. Colton serving it over. Setting it again. Hitting it over and deflected by the Basha Bears. And the Basha Bears, and then Higley actually replying to that. Basha setting it over. Actually hitting it over.
Whew.
And that's gonna be in for the Bears, giving them a 3-point lead, making it 20-17.
How many points do you have to get to win?
You have to get 25, but if there's a tie, which I realized last game, which I didn't know, you have to get a 2-point lead before you advance to the next match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignorant to the whole thing.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, we don't volleyball. Hit and deflected, and that's going to be another point for the Bears, making it 21-17.
Yeah, Bears. 4 more until if they get 4, then they win.
But Higley last game came back from 2 5-point deficits.
Yikes.
And the Higley every time. Higley giving up 2 points by hitting it into the net, and and also getting 1 point by hitting it into a blind spot for Basha, making the score 24-19.
Yeah, it's wow. Basha came back like really hardcore, man.
And we saw a Higley player hit the referee on the ladder thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was, I don't want to say it was amusing because that's a lady's like well-being, but it's kind of fun to watch. Although I said I was going to say that, but I did.
But you did.
Yeah.
And so now Aerograph is serving.
Yeah. And now we're going over, hitting it, setting it over, replying, Basha bumping it, setting it, hitting it back over, Higley replying, hitting it back over to the Basha side, bumping it back over, a 3 rally, making it 4 rally, and hopefully Basha can reply with the 5th. And they did. That would have been out on Basha, but they decided to hit it back. This is the 6th of the rally, and now it's going to go back over. Deflected. That was actually 7 right there. This is going to make it 8 if they hit it back over. I want to see it. And that was in, ending the 7 back-to-back rally, making it 20-24. Basha with the 4-point lead.
Yikes. I don't even, wow. I just can't even.
Yeah, hitting it over, Higley hitting it over, setting it. Basha getting like an awkward hit on that one. Bumping it, fist bumping it over, Jersey Shore style. And actually hitting it into a blind spot for Higley, making it 25-20, ending the match.
Woo! Yeah.
Game 2 goes to the Bears, 25.
I'm not being biased, but yay, Basha.
Go, Basha. And that's going to make it 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Bears have the lead in the match system.
Wow. That was an interesting game.
And it looks like they're having a water break. I haven't seen this. Actually, I probably have.
Well, it's in between matches, so I would assume they
no.
want to go get some water so they can,
Miranda giving me some sass.
I give sass when I'm
sass.
Awesome.
Nope.
I'm awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you follow the rules.
Yeah, what is
I was just joining
They're
in.
playing some jams.
I'm dancing over here, but you can't see me.
Ooh.
I don't even know what song this is.
I want to know what song this is. I feel
like this is a good song to play like piano to.
I feel like this is like the Basha Bears getting into the music.
Oh yeah, Basha.
They do not mess around when it comes down to the jams.
There goes Levi McDowell clapping his hands.
Levi, part of the TV production crew, dancing around.
But he's playing volleyball, so.
It looks like the coach is getting him checked, because that probably doesn't look too good. Dancing and clapping around while you're winning by 2. 2-0.
2-0. They have to get 3 3 to win, right?
They have to get 3. It's best out of 5.
All right, best out of 5.
Best out of 5.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yeah, it's real fun.
So if they win this game, everything's over?
Everything is over.
Woo! Let's see how this goes then.
Don't leave that camera alone. No one's going to stand by it and put it on the floor.
Yeah, these are my jams.
These are definitely my jams.
I don't even know who this is by, but I like it.
I've heard this song before.
I've never heard it. Well, I mean, I sort of like it. But whatever.
This is like something my parents might dance to. Maybe my grandparents. Maybe this is too old for my mom.
No. I feel like this would be my parents. I don't know.
Dying on us. But we are here. We are back to present that Higley got 1 point after the match when the match started. Higley rebuttaling on Basha's serve, hitting it back over, bumping it, setting it, hitting it over. Some heat on that one, but Higley seems to hit that one out. A lot of velocity.
Wow, velocity, like vector, like velocity, and I don't know. I remember it was Despicable Me. I can't remember what it was. I just heard velocity.
Investigative science, huh?
No, vector.
Is it physics?
I don't know. It was from Despicable Me.
Oh, okay. We're not. Well, we know where Miranda gets all of her knowledge. She just watches Despicable Me and she analyzes
don't really
it.
Like that movie, so.
Okay. Miranda going for the Despicable Me references and saying she doesn't want.
Despicable?
Okay, I've never watched it. Hitting it over exactly, setting it over, hitting it back. Oh, and Basha blocking that. Didn't want any part of that.
Oh, there he goes.
They were like, "You're hitting this stuff too soft." Hitting it over. Basha hitting it back. And that's gonna be out, making it 2-2, an even game for the two teams.
2-2.
I'm trying real hard, but the numbers aren't right. I'll use Basha names. And back to service Higley. Higley back to serve. Hitting it over. Higley replying to Basha's hit over. Hitting it over. And Bryson Varney.
Bryson Varney. I'll be in charge of Higley.
Okay, have fun with that. I'll uncouple it for you. There you go. And the Basha Bear is doing a jig on their bench. Hitting it over.
All right.
Emmett going down for the dig. Try to recover. That was Bryson Varney.
Bryson Varney.
Bryson Varney.
Not Bryson.
Bryson.
All right,
Bryson.
and Vital Usvatin just had the ball, and now is Matthew Gunson who is serving.
Hitting it over. Set by Emmett. Got some heat by Colton Randall. Colton Randall hitting it over and putting some heat on that, making it 3-4. Putting some heat on it. Back to serve is Emmett Rogers. Emmett serving it. Replying with a bump. Higley hitting it back over. Miranda's trying real hard to pronounce the young gentleman on the Higley team.
Yeah, it's like Vital Usvatin, I think.
That's what I was trying to pronounce on the way here.
I don't know.
Back to serve again is Emmett Robinson. Rogers, sorry. Setting it. Higley replying. Blocked by Tyler Register. Hitting it. Oh, out. That was in. That was in. And that's going to make it 4-4. Making it a tie game. 4-4. Oh, 5-4. I'm sorry. The scoreboard didn't update as fast as I wanted it to. And back to serve.
Serving number 4,
McMahon. Hitting it over. Oh, that jump.
Cool.
That jump. I don't know. That he got in the air.
Yeah, I saw. He like jumped. Holy crap.
That man could jump over.
He could jump over like 10 bodies.
10 bodies. Hitting it over.
And then McMahon
replying.
hits that.
And serving it over. That's gonna be out.
What? That was out. That was out.
I'm questioning your 10 bodies statement. I'm really confused by it. I don't know. Cole Randall back to serve, by the way. One of those seniors. hitting it over, bumping it, and hitting it over. Set by Emmett, and it in a blind spot.
Jamison St. Clair, sorry.
Scoring 2, Basha scoring 6 while we were gone.
Higley scoring 6. And
Oh, they scored 2 since we left.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
what the score was.
No. We're struggling, and Fadness.
Who sings this? Let's have trivia here. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just know the song. I don't know who sings it. I just know the
Okay, so go.
I'm sorry, I got into the song.
The jams.
Yeah.
I'm walking like an Egyptian
Yeah,
right
we got
now.
this.
We're all walking like Egyptians as the Bears come back on the court. And serving number 11 is Bryson Varney.
Bryson Varney. I know Bryson Varney.
I remember him from the Purple Dinosaur. Barney.
Oh, Barney.
Yeah, that's how I remember
It's
Barney.
close.
I try real hard to remember these names. Slash, I got someone whispering in my ear telling me to say the names. Varney serving it and hitting the net. That's going to give a point to the Higleys.
The Higleys. Now it's the Higleys, not the Higleys.
It's multiple of those.
Multiple.
Yeah. And now, back to serve is Miranda's name.
Miranda no, that's
Is it?
12.
That's not
Matthew
Ushvaten.
Nevels.
Matthew Nevels. A much
Matthew
easier name
Nevels.
than to say Ushvaten.
Ushvaten.
Serving it, hitting it back over,
Ushvaten
replying
did
with the dig. Emmett and Basha recovering here, trying to get back control, and that
that was
that was
Jaden
out.
Barfus who caught that one.
That was out.
Oh, that was out? Oh, I
Yes,
didn't know.
making it 10-8. Basha Bears.
Now Matthew Nevels is serving.
Matthew Nevels, you served that ball, and Emmett bumping it, setting it over, and
There goes Matthew Nevels. And
Hazel.
Number 9, Mitchell Lavelle,
Oh,
with Matthew Nevels setting that.
setting it.
And that was Mitchell Lavelle.
And now the apprentice has become the master, because Miranda is clearly taking me over.
I just
As
tried
I
to get
s-
Higley's names
As
out
I
there.
slowly get destroyed and my grade goes down because Fadness is noticing Miranda's epic name calling. Back to service, Tyler Register. I know him.
Register.
Register. He's in my math class. Sorry. Tyler Register. Register.
Register.
But I just like it's so close to register, like the cash register.
It's not even spelled the same.
Okay, we don't. I just go
Spelled with E's, like R-E-G-E.
like the.
Yeah, we're functioning, and I'm gonna get my names right now.
Miranda having some difficulty finding her
15.
names, as I don't call any of them
15
out.
is
but I'm
Matthew
gonna-
Gunson.
Matthew Gunson serving it up. Getting it hit by Brayson Varney, number 11. Hitting it,
Number 2,
replying
that
back.
was Cole
Oh, we are struggling.
We are so struggling. Oh my gosh. This is so
Varney
hard.
hitting it back over, setting it. Oh, Higley recovering, and actually, I thought there were a portion.
They're just going so fast, I can't say all the names at once.
Bryson Varney on the play.
We'll give them the side out.
That's going to be 14-13.
14-13. Oh wow.
Basha Bears.
The
Emmett back to
Higleys
serve.
catching up.
Emmett Rogers serving it over. Higley replying with 8 back over, and slid. Tried to dig for it, didn't work.
Ow.
Nick Colson on the play.
Wow. That's just gonna be my thing. Wow.
Ah.
Right now we have Casson McMahone who's serving.
Mr. McHone.
McHone?
McMahone. Bumping it over. Getting it saved by, and then some power, but that's going to be out, and that's going to make it 15-14 to Higley.
And McMahone is serving once again.
McMahone.
Let's go, McMahone.
McMahone hitting it over, and that is going to be number 7, Aaron Graff, struggling to get the ball into play there.
Well, McMahone goes up again to serve.
McMahone is the all-time server.
Yeah, go McMahone.
You know McMahone, personal level?
I don't.
Oh, he's getting
He's
some
the
air.
jumper.
He's the
He's the
jumping
jumper.
man.
He's one of
And
the meteorites.
the meteorite. McMahone is the creator of the meteorites, as Basha rebuttals from the last hit over from Higley, and then
Number
hitting it
2,
back over. And
Cole Crispy.
that's going to be out.
By the time I find the name on this list. It's already like 10 people passed. I don't.
What?
Oh, something.
What? I hear a lot of oh.
So that means something happened.
And that's going to be a point for Higley after a long debate. Which is not that long, actually. But 14-7, Higley is serving.
Oh,
and
look at it. Oh,
that
jumper,
air.
Jumper.
Mick Mahone
Yeah, you go,
giving
Mick
like
Mahone.
need a metaphorical man in the face. Did you see
I
that?
think so. I saw that.
Mick Mahone doesn't mess around. Mick
Okay,
Mahone
good.
lived on the streets.
If I want to see him jump again.
He jumps real high. Ooh.
Yeah, you go with Mahone.
Nick Mahone, that was a dig. Replying with a hit and setting it over. Oh, Mick Mahone could not get that.
Oh.
Mick Mahone, although he can jump real high, he can't get real low. Needs to work on his low.
Low, low, low.
Serving is number 10, Cole Randall. Setting it. Higley hitting it back over. In, out. Out. That is going to be
Out,
16-18, the Basha Bears.
No, not 16. Oh, you said, I thought you said 15.
Miranda trying to correct me when she's clearly wrong.
I'm always wrong.
And oh, trying to dig, but Higley got that one, and it's going to make it 19-16. The Knights, or the Higleys. Serving is Higley.
What number is that? Is that number 17? We got Garrett Baker.
Garrett Baker serving. And a set. Oh, they won too, and Higley still has no
It
wins.
looks like Higley's in the lead for this one.
For this match, but it doesn't matter. Matches don't count when game score doesn't count when they're not winning matches.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, you need it.
I won't
School
chill.
spirit, school spirit. And Higley is celebrating as I
They
yell
got
at
no-
Miranda because she's not giving her full school spirit. She has to
Whatever.
believe in the Basha.
Whatever. You know what? Paras Saini is serving. Paras Saini.
And that's going to be a bump and hit over by Tyler.
I couldn't. Oh wow.
Oh, is that net violation on the Bears or is it
No,
on?
Basha just got a point, man.
Basha just got a
It's 18-22 now.
18-22. Tyler Register back to serve, the man that delivers the heat, and is also in my math class.
Yeah, and you keep
And
hitting it
deflects back over. Net violation again on Higley, and that's going to make it 19-22. Bears coming back. Tyler's going to deliver more heat because he's in my math class.
Yeah, and
Not-
he's gonna listen to this and know you.
He's gonna-
Oh, Vital Ushbatten just hit that.
Serving it up, hitting it over, and that's going to be out.
Ow!
The Higley Knights. They need to get their heads back in the game. And Tyler Register serving.
I almost started singing, man.
That's down under. Oh. Higley replying.
Yeah.
23-20. The Bears losing
Wow.
by 3. All
Wow,
they
this
need
is getting close, man.
It's not,
Ooh,
Bears.
Vito Ushbatten. He's serving.
Ushvaten.
Ushbatten.
I really like the name.
Ushbatten.
I
like
wish
that.
I had a name such as Ushvaten. Getting a bump, setting it up, and hit the net.
The net.
Basha having some struggles, making it 24-20. Basha needs to get their heads in the game.
Oop, here comes Vito Ushbatten.
Ushvaten back up. Ushvaten.
I just want to really say that name as much as I can. Ushbatten just.
I think we're giving Vital no credit.
Vito.
I think
I don't
Vital's
even
a
know if
pretty.
I'm pronouncing that right. Vital? That's a Vitle. Okay, and that was Paras who just hit that.
Higley winning a match.
Did they? No, it's only. Oh, yes, they did.
They won the match.
Higley won the match.
Write what down?
20-25. So that one was just 20-25.
And the third game goes to Higley, 25-20.
All right, so that means there is another game in the mix.
And I'm gonna predict that the TriCaster might shut down soon.
In like, I didn't know. Sorry.
Boom, boom,
So
ba.
it'll be any
Boom,
second
boom,
now.
ba.
Our
Boom,
TriCaster's
boom,
probably
ba.
gonna shut down.
Boom, boom, ba.
So stay tuned. if
But
that
it doesn't
happens.
matter because the Queens are playing, I'm pretty sure. Is this Queens? Rock you.
Yeah.
'Cause we will rock you.
We will rock you. Wait, wrong button.
Born in a wrong one and around run on the face. Big disgrace.
I don't even know. I don't know the words. I just don't rock you.
Rock. We will rock you. That's the only words we know. Fatness knows it word for word, I bet.
Fatness, you know it?
You're the guy that does the guitar solo?
Yeah.
Brian May.
Yeah.
I saw him in concert.
You saw in Brian Main in concert.
Yeah, after Freddie Mercury died.
Oh, wow.
Freddie Mercury.
Fatness saw the guitarist for this people.
Fatness, the guitar for the people.
No, he saw the guitarist.
For the people. Fatness saw a guitarist for the people.
For the people, everybody.
If you don't know who Fatness is, he's our teacher. And he saw the guitarist for the people, as Miranda stated.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm really, I'm tired.
You're tired.
I am so tired. I have so much homework. So much.
I don't know how homework relates to you being tired, but I guess we'll deal with that for now.
It makes me tired because I have to stay up and, I mean, finals, everybody. Seniors.
Finals.
They're coming up, man. I gotta study. And I have an AP biology exam.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All that fun stuff. Oh, we have a minute and 16 until the next game.
Minute and 16 to the next
Minute
game.
and
And
16.
if you are just tuning in,
Staying alive. Sorry, I was making a Sherlock reference to
the
Moriarty.
game just started, by the way. This is the fourth
Oh, yes.
game.
Yes, sorry.
And the visitors have won, which is the visitors are the Knights. The Knights are visiting Bears.
They're visiting.
They're
Does
visiting.
that mean they're gonna kill him or they're just visiting like dinner?
I think it's just dinner. I think they're going to go for the porridge.
Porridge. So Goldilocks is gonna be there too?
I don't know if Goldilocks is attending. I think she got banned from last time she went and stole the porridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. And she slept in their beds. That was kind of creepy.
Yeah, like, what kind of sick person sleeps in someone else's bed?
She was tired.
I don't care what she was. You don't just sleep in someone else's bed.
I would sleep in someone else's bed if I was tired.
You take the couch. How
Well,
inconsiderate
what if
of
they
you.
didn't have a couch? Maybe that's why she took the bed.
But, okay, Basha's serving. We're not talking about Goldilocks anymore because you obviously don't know the common courtesies of going into a household. Higley. We don't talk about Goldilocks. And it's going to be 1-2. Higley getting another point because Basha hit the net.
Oh, no, it's not 1-3. Higley's in the lead. All right, number 15 is serving. That
Ushvaten?
would be Matthew Gunson.
Not Ushvaten.
Gunson is number 11.
Oh,
In
Ushvaten.
case you want to know.
If you don't know Ushvaten, I don't know what you're doing. Serving it over. Emmett bumping it. 8 is number Colton Hazel?
What, Colton Hassel?
Hassel.
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 Like you're
I'm getting
not
hassled.
hustling, but like hassle.
Hustle?
You're such a hassle, Jake. That's how you gotta.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Fine.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Getting your no return love.
Wow. I'm feeling offended. I just want your love.
I just want your love. Okay.
Aaron Graff.
Back to serve. It's Eric Graff. Wait,
No,
Garrett.
Aaron Graff, not Eric.
Okay. Miranda is taking over.
I just said it's Aaron, not
No, Miranda's being mean. Tricaster's being mean. Everyone's being mean. I'm gonna cry now. Miranda's not texting right now and not paying attention to the game. Excuse
Eric.
me.
I am totally paying attention.
Text. Words on the computer screen. Oh.
Oh, there
Mr.
goes
Jumping Man.
number
I
4.
forgot his name.
Casson McMahon.
McMahon. My boy, my McMahon.
Batten just hit that.
Oosh Batten doesn't mess
Batten.
around. He's like, Basha, you take your stuff back. That's too soft. We play big boy ball here. McMahon. McMahon.
Oh yeah, McMahon.
Getting that air. Hitting it over. Oh,
Randall.
that is going to make it 3-6. Tyler Register is getting it in.
Register. It's Tyler Register.
She's saying register. She's
Well, she's
confusing me. Oh, she's right. Emmett serving it. Higley getting it up. And oh. No matter what they say.
Number 12, Paras Saini is getting really into the game.
Miranda's words don't bring me down. Oh.
Oh, they don't? I'm happy. That makes me
7-3.
17. Garrett Baker is serving.
7-3 Higley. He's serving it.
Go Baker.
That's gonna make it out. Giving Bears 4-7.
Back to serve for Basha. Cole Randall.
Cole Randall.
You go Randall.
I feel like all these names could be like inside like an old Western movie. Sheriff Randall and Deputy Hassel.
Yeah.
Service
That's
home
how
run.
it's done in Arizona.
We have the deputy and the sheriff playing for us. Cole Randall
Just
and
hit that. I
Ushvaten.
think Ushvaten should be like a king in some European.
He deserves my crown.
In case you didn't know, Jake is wearing a king's crown.
Cause I'm kind of king. I'm king of announcing. We're getting it over, hitting it up, bumping it, and bumping it over. Oh, getting fist bumped in. Ushvaten gave it a fist bump from Jersey Shore. And that's going to be out on Higley, making it 7-7. Basha coming back from their 4-point deficit. Making it a lot nicer.
We are tied 7-7.
7-7. 7-7. Lucky numbers here. Is it?
7 is my favorite.
Is 7 a lucky number?
I don't know. I just know it's my favorite.
Third is a good number. 3 is a good number because it's like third is the charm. We either got shut down or we might have got shut down.
We think it's working now.
We're live.
Earlier had invalid stream ID.
I'll see if I can find it.
Cole Randall on the play.
Maybe they shut us down.
Well, maybe should you just check and see if it's live? Make sure it's.
It should be.
I think it is. I think it was just
I think we're live.
technical difficulties.
And so we're going to welcome ourselves back. My name is Jacob Singer.
And I am Miranda Tanquary.
And the score is 14-12. The Higley is winning.
The Higley.
And the Basha has 2 matches won, and the Higley has 1.
I'm short. I'm gonna put my microphone down a little bit. I'm short, in case you didn't know.
I'm average.
He's taller than me, so.
Short,
All right.
short.
Number 15 just served, and his name is Matthew Gunson.
He's not McCone.
No, it's not Mick Mahone. It was Mick. No.
Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone.
Bumping it, serving it over, hitting it back.
Ushvaten just hit that.
Yep.
Ushvaten.
Bumping it, setting it, hitting it over.
You go, Ushvaten.
And that's going to hit the bear.
Hit the
They
bear.
are hitting
He
the...
hit the bear on the wall.
The Higley Knights are targeting the wall bear.
Back serving for the Bears.
Wow.
That was an attempt of assassination on the wall bear.
Assassin. But I think that bear could eat them alive in
The
one
bear
bite.
is going to get angry. We don't mess with the bear.
No one messes with the bear.
We
No
don't,
one.
we can't even stare at him too long. He might, look
it
back
scares.
at us.
That bear is, scary.
He's ripping through the wall. He wants the Higley.
He wants the Higley. All right, sorry. We have Casson McMahon.
McMahon jumped up high.
You go,
Emmett.
McMahon.
Oh, serving it, recovering. That was the net violation on the bear.
The Bears.
Net violation call on the Bears.
You think the Bears would get mad that the bear was almost assassinated?
Wow, the bear was.
Their
almost
bear president.
assassinated. What's the bear president's name? What is his name? I don't
His
even know.
name is the bear. We don't
Bear?
ask his name because he gets angry when we do.
Oh, his name's Hawa.
Ahawa?
Power.
Power. He's the power, but power.
Power to the people. Bear in this case.
Power to the bear.
Power to the bear.
Power to the bear.
Rogers will serve.
Emmett Rogers serving. It's 16-14, the Higley. Serving it over. And that's going to be out by a long shot.
Tied on 9. In the game for the Knights and now serving Garrett Baker.
Derek Baker, back for the serve.
All right. You
Derek
go,
Baker.
Garrett Baker.
Garrett. Oh, Derek. Garrett.
It's Garrett's. Don't tell me to live my life.
Don't shh me. Garrett Baker.
Garrett Baker is getting ready to serve.
He's about to
and
bake
there
the
he
ball
goes.
into the Bear zone. And Tyler missing that one. Looked a little bit flustered.
Tyler registered with the kill inside out for Basha.
Oh, did he get it?
Back serving
There was
Yeah.
a point
Cole
served.
Randall.
The lady said something. It was inside something. And that's going to make it 15-17, the Higley.
Shot and just hit that, and then there was number 9.
And that's going to be put it up. It's going to be hit over by number 11.
And then
That
number
is
17, Garrett
Bryson
Baker hit
Varney.
that.
Hemmett is hitting it. We are talking over each other.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. You're in charge. I'm second.
I'm in
I'll be
charge. The Bears calling a timeout after that.
Timeout?
That hitting the pole. They hit the red pole. I've never seen that done. The red and white pole. The TriCaster might be done.
We don't know.
It's counting down.
Well, sort of. Calculated it kind of shuts off about 4.5 minutes to 5. And we're at about 4.5 minutes now. So
This is like New Year's. 5, 4, 3,
you're counting too fast.
2, 1. Oh!
Dude, it's still going live, man. We're so
The
good.
TriCaster's going strong. He doesn't want to go.
Yeah, you go,
He's staying-
TriCaster.
Thank you, TriCaster.
Stay.
Our producer's rubbing
We
the
love you.
TriCaster. As the timeout goes, we are gonna cover the TriCaster story. He's been very sick.
Yeah, he has a cold.
He has a cold pack on his head. We're trying to bring down his fever.
He has a very hot fever.
It was like, it's 102.
It's 102.
103 is where your brain starts boiling.
Oh,
I might be wrong there.
I feel
Couple
like
degrees.
105 would make your brain boil.
Maybe. But it's living long. It's
Dude, we're going
5:11.
past 5 minutes.
5 minutes has been made and the game's gonna go on. So we're gonna be announcing. We might get cut off here.
Sorry if that happens,
But the TriCaster might be making a incredible recovery.
but yay, TriCaster, we love you. Alright,
His name is like Simi.
Number 12.
Paris
Harasaini.
Parasini.
Harasaini.
Sanimi.
Saini?
Saimi.
He just served.
And it served to the Basha side. Tyler. It looks like Basha's getting a little bit fatigue, would be the right word.
Fatigued, yeah.
Fatigue. They need to get their heads in this game. And we're about to get the 6 minutes in the TriCaster.
Get your head in the game.
Hitting it over. Emmett hitting it. Tyler hitting it back. And no! Struggled, but they recover. And that's going to be out, making it 20-15. Really struggling. Really struggling. And the coach giving some hits, giving some slappage.
Yeah, I saw that.
Giving some like high
high
fivage.
fives.
Probably hitting is not the right word. The coach is hitting his players on the field.
That's
No, that's
what
not
we
happening. We meant high fives.
High fives.
They're just silly high fives. Just silly dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs high five?
Yeah, I'm talking about Toy Story.
Oh!
Yeah, just silly dinosaurs.
Back to serve for Higley.
Back to service Higley. Usvatin is serving.
Ushvatin? Ushvatin is
Ushvatin.
serving.
He
You
serves
go,
it over.
Ushvatin.
You do what you got to do, Ushvatin, to live and survive the game. 21-16. The Basha Bears are breaking down. They need to communicate. They need to open their mouths and start talking to each other.
I haven't heard them say anything, but
And you know what? We switched producers, and I don't think we give enough credit to it. Now sitting next to us is Steven. It used to be Dylan. Dylan has some problems. Ask him about it.
Hey, this is Steven.
Steven just broke the wall we're not allowed to break. But we don't have adult supervision right now, so it's all good.
And here's our adult supervision.
How you doing, Fatness?
Ben just brought a fan.
Fatness has a
Pull
fan.
down our TriCaster.
He's trying to help our TriCaster live.
Shout out to Pitch Perfect for this amazing song that you probably hear in the background.
Fatness is creating a fan contraption.
In order to avoid more technical difficulties, we're going to put a real fan, right behind the TriCaster, just so that it can stay alive longer, hopefully, and keep the streaming for all of you.
All two of you, as Miranda said.
Yeah, I got a message that there is probably only 2 viewers watching this. Maybe.
Shout out to my ma. Shout out to my ma.
Shout out to my friend watching.
What?
Yeah.
We're doing stream shout outs.
Yeah, you go, Higley dancing.
10 more seconds till the last game starts. It's going to be intense. Get ready for some volleyball action.
Are we going now? Are we starting?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the game is starting.
The game is starting. There's some like action between Ushvatin and Paris.
Bata.
Paris and Ushvatin have like their special little handshake.
They have a handshake? I want a
They
handshake.
did a
like that.
handshake.
I want a handshake. Why don't I get a handshake?
I need to put my hand somewhere.
I want a milkshake.
I need like armrests. I keep on going like that, but we're way too close.
Do this. Just,
Miranda, you're too close to me right now.
I'm sorry, I won't touch you.
I got bubbles.
Do you have a personal bubble? What if
No,
I go
I don't
inside your
got a-
bubble? What would you do?
Don't go inside my bubble.
Starting with 5, Baxter will have.
Am I in your bubble?
Miranda's popping bubbles.
I like to do that in my free time.
I'm not about this. I'm not about this. Higley replying to the serve. Hitting it.
My shout out just got acknowledged.
And Higley out and about.
Higley. All right, so number 9 just served, and that was Mitchell Lavelle.
Mitchell Lavelle serving.
Mitchell Lavelle.
And Basha hitting it back over to the Mitchell team.
Lavelle just hit that, or set that, I don't know.
And setting it over and hitting it, and getting deflected back, but it gets rebutted back with a dig. And this looks like it's going to be a rally. It's up to 3. And now it's 4.
Bushvatten just set that.
Bumping
I don't know.
Emmett and hitting it back. Oh! Cole Randall
There
putting
goes.
some heat on that one, making it 1-1.
This game only goes to 15, correct?
15. It's 15. The last game goes to 15. It's a short game.
Yeah, you go, Aaron Graff. You served that.
Aaron Graff. Not doing the jumps that Mahone can do. Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone, tell me about your throne.
Our number 15
Maybe
from
you
Matthew
can
Gunson
give
serving.
your dog a bone, Mick Mahone. Hitting it over. And, setting it. Bumping it. And hitting it back over. Bumping it. Setting it. There we go, and bumping it. Making it 2-2, Basha. Tyler Register's getting back in the game. Tyler has
the
been...
last name right.
Register?
You said it right.
It's because he's in my math class now.
Yeah, you said it wrong.
Oh, shh, 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 shh. But now Higley replying. Oh! Tyler has really been messing up on those deflections. He's getting a little bit angry.
And number 4, Garrett. It's Cassie McMahone. He's the jumper.
Mahone!
The
Look, watch this
jumper.
jump. Watch this jump. It's going to be big.
Watch it.
Spider-Man jump.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, it hit a man in the face. Number 2. Or was it number 3? I don't know. Someone got hit in the face. I wanted to comment on it. Mick Mahone is about to jump again.
Jump. Oh! Whoa, that went up into the rafters. Like it went. Woo! Yeah. Now it's out. In case you guys couldn't tell, that volleyball just went way up into the ceiling, up into the rafter area, and it was pretty high.
And Emmett recovered it, but they couldn't quite do it because they're just getting more height. Mick Mahone's about to get more height.
You go, McMahon.
Mick Mahone going up, hitting it.
Ooh.
Oh, hitting it back over. Higley hitting it over. Almost getting deflected. That is going to be 6-2.
Wow, 6-2.
That is a 4 deficit for the Bears. The Bears are looking angry. They're looking furious. They're about to go. They're about to go on a rampage. The bear on the wall is very disappointed.
McMahon.
Mick Mahone's getting up. Mick Mahone hype. Hitting it over. Oh, deflected.
Wow. Nick Colson just made that happen.
Nick
Sorry,
Colson.
Nick. You shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that.
3-6. Cole Randall hitting it over. Bumping it. Setting it.
Bushvatten just hit that.
Oh.
Hey, there goes
And that's going to make it 7-3. The Higley Knights winning. Back is Garrett Baker is back to serve. I found it before Miranda. Ha ha ha. Serving it over. Emmett bumping it. Number 10. Bump it up. Shout out to Fast and Furious. And that is going to make another score. Bryson Varney making the score, making it 4-7.
So Bryson Varney scored that, and now he is serving. You go, Bryson Varney.
Bryson Varney doesn't mess around. Bryson Varney serving it.
He had a jump, but it wasn't as high as Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone has the jumps of all men. Bears blocking really effectively. Setting it, hitting it back over. Mick Mahone hit that one up.
Lavelle hit that.
Oh! Some miscommunication. Making it 5-7.
5-7.
Serving is Bryson Varney.
Still Bryson.
Trying to jump like Mick Mahone.
It's not gonna work because Mick Mahone jumps highest.
Mick Mahone is our like, we're like a fan of Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone.
Mick Mahone is our one and only. Mick Mahone and Von Versen.
What?
Von Varsen. It's 7 minutes. The TriCaster, I think the fan is actually helping. We are at 7 minutes.
I think we might make it to the rest of this game.
We might make it to the rest of the game, no interruptions, but we might be overshooting that. We might be
Why?
jinxing the system.
Why didn't we have this idea sooner? I don't understand.
Thank you for the fan. Yeah.
Now we are at 8 minutes and our TriCaster is still working.
We MacGyvered a fan for our TriCaster.
And for all of you who don't know, the
And
unified
camera
basketball-
3 went off. What are you doing?
Camera 3's off.
No, things are going bad.
Oh, and it's back on. It needs to be white balance.
White balance. Back to serve is Bryson Varney. Bryson Varney, not messing around. Higley going back over, blocked by Tyler and
Nick Colson.
Hazel. Colton Hazel.
Hassel.
Hassel.
What the heck? I told you, it's like hassle.
I'm getting hype.
Hassel.
Varney back to serve again. Serving it over. Setting it. Higley replying.
You got that.
Batten going
Ushbatten.
high
Ushbatten.
in the sky. That's going to be out. That is going to be Higley's ball, I think. Or is that Bears?
It's the. Did you say Perry?
I said Bears.
Oh, I heard Perry. I was like, what is Perry doing?
That's going to be a point for the Bears, making it 8-7.
8-7.
15 points in this round, this match. Serving is Varney still. McMahon not giving up. Bumping. Setting it. Sorry, I'm late. And Colton Hassel not giving up. He's doing his best. He's got 2 points so far in this one stream of rally of points. I'm tired too at this point.
I'm just.
I'm out. But we got to serve. Higley recovering.
Ushbatten
doing his thing. Emmett recovering. Hit over by Colton Randall, but it didn't matter. I think there was a net violation on that one, making it 9-8.
I think so too. 9-8. This is going to be a close game, and they are tied. Whoever wins this wins it all.
Wins it all for today. They might not win their next game. They might want. They're going to win this one, maybe.
Maybe. We don't know who's going to win. They're so close.
But they will win. Who they are, we don't know. Deflected.
We don't know.
Recovered by Colton Hassel.
Go number 4. Number 9 just hit that. Now it's Mitchell.
Out. Making it 10-8.
10 to 8.
The Bears. Tyler giving some hype. He's real excited. He just patted his brother on the back real hard.
They are brothers.
They are brothers.
Are they twins or are they just brothers?
No. They're a year apart.
Oh, okay.
I know the family history because
Oh,
I don't know his last name. But I know his history.
You know their history, but you don't know their last name.
No, not last names.
Wow.
Hitting it over.
And then
Setting it. Hitting it
yeah,
over. Oh, awkward hit for the Higley team.
Ooh.
Hit by
Colton Hassel.
Hassel trying to
Hassel.
recover.
Oh, and now it is 9 to 10. 9 to 10 with
9 to
Basha
10.
in the lead.
Emmett coming back in.
Ushbatten!
Ushbatten! He's up to serve.
He's serving.
He's serving. He served to
Ushbatten.
Ushbatten doing his serve.
There he goes.
Bumping it. There we go. Yeah! Bears got a point, making it 11 to 9.
Yeah.
Backside out again. Colton to serve.
Bryson Varney is up to serve. Oh no, sorry, Colton Hassel. Hassel. Setting it. Ooh, McMahon doing his thing. Ooh, that was a really nice hit. He did like a backhanded. He backhanded the ball.
Lavelle just hit that one. Oh, and
that's
McMahon.
out. That's
McMahon
out.
jumped up.
McMahon is out though. That was out. Making it 12 to 9.
McMahon.
Bears might.
12 to
Oh, they're
9.
calling a time. They're
Oh,
calling
time.
Higley.
Out.
Higley.
You just dropped your pen, Jake.
I dropped my pen.
You just
Fatness'
dropped
pen.
your pen. No, it's Fatness's pen. Now Fatness is going to be mad at you. You dropped your
Fatness
pen.
is our Einstein. He figures out problems.
He's the smart one. Oh my gosh.
But now it's time for everybody to dance. Taking a quick dance break for 45 seconds.
Everybody dance now. Oh, no, that didn't happen.
So this far, the Bears have 12 points, and the Higley has 9 points. The bear is pleased. The bear on the wall, he's pleased with the performance.
He looks pretty angry.
He never changes his expression. He's a scary man.
Then how do you know he's pleased?
He's not a man at all. He's a bear. I forgot.
Oh, I forgot.
He's getting mad about it. We're not going to be here tomorrow.
School is going to be gone tomorrow.
The bear, if we don't win this game, the school will be gone. The bear doesn't get pleased.
I hope the bear stays pleased.
He's Ursa Major.
No, I think it's Ursa Minor. It's too small.
Too bad it's only an Ursa Minor. We don't talk about My Little Pony. Hitting it over. Oh, and that's a point for the Higley. Bear not being pleased. He's not applauding.
Number 9 is serving, which is Mitchell Lavelle.
Haven't heard a lot from Mitchell.
Mitchell Lavelle.
I've heard a lot of Usvatin. I've heard of Bidley, and
What?
Paris.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Usvatin and McMahon.
Ushbatten.
And in Paris. Hitting it over. Basha setting it up. Oh! Tyler Register getting that point.
Register!
And
It is Tyler Register!
Register getting the point. He looked excited. He looked enthusiastic. 13-10. Aaron Graff for the serve. He looks very determined. He hits it over though. Oh. Mick Mahone giving him.
Yeah, number 15 just did that. That was a thing.
The excitement after every score.
His name is Matthew Gunson. He just
Matthew
did that.
Dunson. Paris is getting called out of the game. Who's number 15? He's Mitchell. Mitchell, no.
Mitchell.
What's his name?
Mitchell.
Tell me your name, son. Hitting it up. Setting it. Higley hitting it back to Basha. Emick recovering and point for Higley.
Higley gets a point. Now it's
Making it 13-12.
This is so close. This is so close.
The bear is not pleased.
Oh, is it a timeout? Is this a timeout? This is another timeout, my friends.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam,
Bow,
bam,
bow,
bam,
bow,
bam,
bow, bow,
bam,
bow,
bam,
bow,
bam, 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 bam.
bow. I just burped.
Excuse you, that's not. Miranda did this off camera, so this is not the first time. And TriCaster has made it 15 minutes.
So
It's recovering.
I think we're gonna make it to the end of this game. This game is getting close. It's 13-12, but I mean, it's pretty close, man. I'm just gonna stop this timer.
No, it's a fan.
We're good.
Vince thinks it's him, but it's not him. Vince, you are the hottest person I know.
I thought I was the hottest person you knew.
What?
I thought I was the hottest person you knew.
No.
Wow. Wow.
13-14.
I'm feeling offended.
13-12.
All right, number 15 is serving. And I can't find. Oh, that is Matthew Gunson.
Matthew Benson is serving. Matthew, how you doing? Doing good.
Oh, he jumped a little bit.
He did oh my gosh, Miranda.
I'm sorry, I had Mountain Dew.
Ladylike, Miranda, ladylike.
I'm not ladylike.
14-12.
14-12.
What? Oh my gosh. The burps are being blamed on me. Emmett Rogers serving. Bumping it. Higley getting it back over. Serving it. Basha hitting it back over to Higley. Basha wins! Goal! Look at that enthusiasm.
Yeah, look at that. Look at it. Wow, that was a riveting game.
That was a close game.
That was riveting.
That game was
I was
real
on the
good.
edge of my seat. Were you on the edge of your seat?
I was a little bit on the edge.
A little bit?
I was edgy.
Dude, I mean, like, they won 2, and then they lost 2, and then they won again. Or
Yeah,
Basha, you know.
they're real good.
They are.
All the
Basha, home of the
Home of the bear on the wall, and he's very happy. Our school
He's
will
happy.
be here tomorrow.
He even looks happier. He doesn't even change expression.
He doesn't change it, but he looks happier. He's pleased.
He's very pleased with
He's
us.
not tearing down
He
the
is
wall.
our bear god.
We don't talk. And now we have to leave. And that is the end. And that is the end.
That is the end. That is the end of our broadcast.
I am Jake Singer.
And I am Miranda Tanquary.
And that is the end of your volleyball experience.
Thank you for watching.
I guess you can see how loss for Higley was unbearable.
Thanks, Vince. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great night.